I'm Garnet, this is Eggs. I saw a post on Reddit asking if Twisted Wonderland and Sanrio collabed, who would get paired with who, and I took so long trying to figure it out, like very many days long, that I don't know if there's a point in me actually commenting, but I wanted to turn it into a video. I want to share what I've come up with. Also, get ready for me to not know how to pronounce names, especially on the Twisted Wonderland side. So I've done this in chunks by the dorms, and I've included characters that really wouldn't actually be included in collaboration, and I'll do it so that I'll show you who I picked, like, so that there wouldn't be any repeating characters, but I'll also tell you who I think would actually fit best if we do go ahead and repeat characters, because yeah, and I'm gonna make sure I include a lot of like the more popular ones, which is difficult because there's just so many characters. So Riddle gets a Gretzko, and I'm very confident in that. I wouldn't pick anyone else for him. They both have their angry screaming forms, and they both have their chill forms. This is perfect. You are wrong if you think anything else. I have a notification popping up in my face. Alright. Ace, I gave Kurimi-chan to, because the colors fit and I couldn't think of anything else. Hello Kitty seems like he'd be a pretty good candidate to get Hello Kitty if we were like repeating characters, because I think a lot of characters could get Hello Kitties. But yeah, if we're not doing that, then I have a different character that I want Hello Kitty to go to. And Ace gets a piece of fish. Deuce, I gave Peckle, and I was first thinking Gudetama because I wanted him to get a chicken, but I thought of someone else who I think will fit better if we do like a pairing thing with Gudetama and Shakipio. You might know where I'm going here. So then I ended up with Peckle for Deuce because ducks still lay eggs and Peckle wears blue. Also Cinnamoroll would probably fit really well for Deuce as well. Trey, I gave Kanopi, and I can't think of anyone else for him, honestly. I guess I could give him like, because I think of cooking when I think of Trey. I can't think of which characters cook well besides like I watched Onagai My Melody, and I know Melody cooks well, but he is definitely not my Melody. I guess there's a lot of Sanrio characters that kind of like are food. I could have given him the freaking piece of fish, but whatever. Karopi's green. That's good. Cater, I gave Mopu from Marumo Fubiori. And he can just have that whole friend group. He doesn't even have to have that one character. But I just thought that character looks so snug. I don't even know about these ones. Sorry, I just now learned about them. Just looks so snug, and I think Cater needs to just cover up in a little wearable blanket and chill out. I don't know who else I'd put with Cater. I'd like to think of a more like well-known character for him. I don't know. Pudding? Leona gets Pom Pom Pudding. I was also thinking Gudetama for him, obviously, because he sleeps all the time. But I ended up with a yellow dog. There's so many cat characters too. None of the cats seemed right. Ruggy, I gave Kodo Kuririn. Mainly just to fill up the space. I'm not sure who else I would put him with. Jack, I gave Cinnamoroll because they're both dogs. Jack could probably also get like, I don't know, Batsumaru or something. Very spiky looking. I think Cinnamoroll is a pretty good choice for him. I'm very confident in my Octavanel choices, okay? I gave Azul, Tuxedo Sam. Just look at them. Look at those little gentlemen. There might be an octopus character that I'm forgetting that maybe would also be a good choice, obviously, because he's an octopus. I can't remember. But I like Sam for this. I was gonna say Sam has Octavanel vibes, but to me, Octavanel vibes are kind of sketchy vibes, and I don't distrust Sam. Jade and Floyd get Kiki and Lala, but I'm not sure which one gets which, but you know, they get them because they're twins. Personality-wise, who would I put them with? I don't know, I don't think any Sanrio characters are probably going to murder me. That's what I think about them too. Jamil and Kaleem got Kuromi and My Melody, and I don't know who else I would have put with Jamil. Kaleem I was going to give Hello Kitty before I thought of this, because I like being able to like pair them in ways that make sense like this, right? Vil, I gave Muko Dreamy. I had such a hard time with Bonvior. Rook and Vil were difficult. Mukul Dreamy, because she's pretty. That's it. Who else could be put with Vil? No one gives me freaking evil queen gonna rip out your freaking heart vibes. That's a vibe. Maybe like the evil cat from Jewel Pet. I didn't include... Should I try and match all the characters up with Jewel Pet characters? I really like Jewel Pet. I didn't include Jewel Pet since it's like a whole series by itself pretty much. With so many characters. Vil could be the evil cat. What was her name? She was like Diamond. Dia? Diana? I don't remember. Rook! I'm still a little split. I think I've made a decision. I was split between Usahana and Little Forest Fellow. I think... But who else could get Usahana? I wanted someone... I like the bunnies. I actually had Vil with Mush Me Mill at first and Rook with Usahana just because I like bunnies. I wanted my favorites to have bunnies. But I gave Wish Me Mill to someone else. But Little Forest Fellow for Rook. Because Little Forest Fellow wears a hood and that's like Rook wearing a hat and hunters are in the forest. That's the reason. I think it works. I think that's really cute. And also he can hunt bunnies. Apple, I'm actually very confident in this one. Apple gets Pandapple. Apple could probably also get Hello Kitty, because Hello Kitty likes apples. But yeah, no, Pandapple. Idia. In Ortho, I gave Gudetama and Shaki Pio. And I'm not sure who else. Since I wanted to put both Deuce and Leona with Gudetama, if I wasn't going to give Ortho Shaki Pio, which is the reason why I even gave Idia Gudetama, I'm not sure who else I would put him with. But I also actually don't think that by himself that Gudetama actually fits Idia that much. I think Leona matches him the best, honestly, but since I thought of Shaki Pio for Ortho, that just seemed right. I'm pretty confident in this one. Malleus. Choco Cat. That's not who I was going to give him at first, but it's a black cat. Yeah. I'll explain in a moment. Lilia, I gave Low Romantic, or however you pronounce that, and I'm very confident in this. I did have another thought, but this really fits well. Which is actually 2 characters. I gave him 2 characters, but whatever. Silver, I gave Sweet Piano. We'll get to Sebek. But yeah, see, I gave Silver one of My Melody characters. And I was going to give Lilia Kuromi. And I actually, at first, I was going to give Silver My Melody. I was going to give, Lilia Kuromi, Silver My Melody. But then I thought, oh, Malleus, I think he shares a birthday. I think someone commented it. Malleus shares a birthday with My Melody. So it's like, oh, perfect. My Melody, Kuromi, and Sweet Piano. But then I thought that Kuromi and My Melody make more sense with like the personalities for Kaleem and Jamil. So I had to rethink the Insomnia, and I still gave Silver Sweet Piano because you count sheep when you fall asleep, and Silver's always asleep. Sebek gets big challenges. This was not my idea. I didn't know this character. Actually, I might have. I know a lot of Sanrio characters. Some of them are like buried in my brain. But I didn't think about it at first. It was the person that made the post, I think, came up with that big challenges fit Sebek, and that is genius. On to other characters and staff and stuff before I didn't stop at just the students. I mean, Grimm is a student. But Grimm gets Hello Kitty. So many characters, so many, like Ace and Apple, like other, and Kaleem, like they all could work for Hello Kitty, but Grimm is the mascot character and he's a cat. He gets Hello Kitty. Crowley, I gave Batsumaru because he's a bird. Cruel, I gave Pochaco, which is perfect. It's a black and white dog. Train, I gave Marin Cream, or how do you pronounce that? I probably should have tried to give him a cat, since he has his cat. Should I try to give the cat a character? I don't know. But I gave him her because she just seems like a character that an older person would like. Vargas. I'm so torn between which deers, because you know how he wears like the deer thing in the camp events. I want to give him either Deary Lou or Hummingmint. Hummingmint is much cuter and more popular, but Deary Lou is actually like a boy one, so he would get the antlers at some point if he grows up. So Deary Lou I think makes more sense, but I just really like Hummingmint. Sam? Who would you give to Sam? I mean, probably Tuxedo Sam, but I want Azul to have him. I gave him Hangyodan because I just ran out of characters that I didn't know who, I wanted to, someone needed to have Hangyodan, right? He's a really popular character, someone had to have him, but I don't know who could have him. I mean, yeah, no, I don't even, like, he should be an Octagonal, but none of the characters, I don't know, I don't feel it. And we're moving past the staff one to all the other extra characters. I don't know, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce Leona's nephew's name. That is a really confusing name to me. It's such a short, simple looking name, but I know I can't say it. I gave him Kogimyun because I don't actually know that much about Kogimyun. It's a pretty new character, so because of Fragaria Memories, I just associate that character with like a little baby thing, so I gave it to him. Najma! I gave Wish Me Mel. It just felt right. It's still not giving like more popular characters to these side characters that would never get a character if they collabed. Marja, I gave Pata Pata Peppy, just another character that I just think old people would like. Rolo. Pokyuten. Which one was that? Was that little fluffy looking? I've just learned about that character while trying to make this video because I was just trying to fill spots. I have no reasoning for this. Absolutely none. Fellow Honest. I honestly considered giving Little Forced Fellow just because Fellow was both in their names. But that doesn't make much sense. I gave him Pokopon because, you know, the little fox and Tanuki thing. And are there Sanrio foxes? I can't think of any Sanrio foxes. Because that's what I was trying to think of. But I ended up with Tanuki, so. Gadel, or however you say that name, I gave Kabuki Nyantaro, because he's a cat. Chenya! I gave him... I forgot Chenya the first time when I was making this before. I sent my friend, like, the whole list, and I forgot Chenya and Nej. The freaking Snow White guy. I forgot them the first time. But Chenya gets Marshmallow Mitai na Fua Fua Nyanko. There is a shortened... Honestly, the shortened version of the name is harder for me to say than the long version. But I'll put it up there. Chenya is a ridiculous character, and that name is ridiculously long. It just felt right. Nej gets Kashiwanko Mochi, which is like this little freaking dog mochi thing. It's round and it's white. That just feels very round to me. I think it fits. I don't know how to explain it, but I think it fits. I didn't bother giving the dwarves each their own character. There's a lot of groups of characters in Sanrio. Is there a group of 7 that I could have given to them? Also, I could be forgetting other characters. I don't remember everyone. If there's anyone important that I'm forgetting and you think you have an idea of who can go with them, tell me in the comments. Or tell me if you disagree on any of these, who you think, or if you do agree. Tell me who you think should go with who. Yep, that's it for this video. Tell me what you thought in the comments. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!